Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It's an interesting time, to be honest. I thought that everything was crumbling down in terms of Dev Frontier, to be honest, but I'm quite surprised at the amount of mini updates that have been coming out, and that's kind of what I want to discuss today. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I want to make a quick little video just discussing my thoughts on the game and also the future of it, because if you have notifications on, you may have seen that I've been doing more Dev Frontier 2 streams. I don't know why, but I'm genuinely quite interested in playing again. I don't know how. I think it's just the increase of players. It's kind of just revitalised my sort of interest a little bit. But for those who are unaware, Neil basically said that he was not going to be doing any more further development on Dev Frontier 2. He said that probably 4 weeks ago. Or longer, I can't remember now. You know, I made a video and I thought that was it, to be honest. I thought that was just, we weren't going to get anything else. I said in the video, because we get some mini updates or little things that would come out, just adjustments, and we have. So basically, I made a YouTube post, community post, and I said I wouldn't cover this because I didn't think it was that relevant, and by the time I found out about it, it was already really late. So as much as I want to cover updates and things like that, I'm probably going to be always late to them, so making the videos kind of pointless. But I'll try and stay on top of them. But I don't want to go too overboard with updates and things like that. But I'm going to read the updates out that have come out. So there's been 3 mini updates since the release. When the hell did this happen? Okay, no, they didn't update that. Yeah, it's been 3 mini updates since the release. Since the cancellation, I guess you could say. So I'm going to go through all of the changes now. So Neil is claiming that he's not going to be doing any more major updates, which I will go on to in a little bit after I've read all this out. So these are the patch notes for the first mini update. All enemies now give double experience, all the missions now give double experience, the ammo loot quantities have been tripled, and the ammo stacks are now twice as big. Which, those are changes that I kind of needed. I feel like the experience thing should be maybe like 2.5 times or 3 times the amount, just because it still feels kind of sluggish and slow. It doesn't feel like you're really making much progress. He's also fixed the DF1 and 2 reward page. I didn't even realise it needed fixing. I thought that was just down, to be honest. The next mini update, there is now an NPC in the outpost trading cosmetics. This was done because a lot of people said they didn't know buying them was possible, which I can vouch for. I mean, I didn't have a problem finding them, but I've seen so many people, I've watched so many videos of people just not knowing the cosmetic menu existed. This news prompt will now only show when there's actually news to see, which is good. Ammo loot was reduced down from 3 times to 2 times, so it's getting a bit easy to find, which is fair enough, to be honest. And then we got the last update. Due to the lack of good gear for sale, the items on the market will now stay for 365 days instead of the previous 7. Don't really understand the purpose of that. You could have just made it 30, but whatever. And the street bosses should now be working again. I have not seen one. I've seen people mention them, but every time I go to the areas, I can't see one. But if street bosses are actually back in the game, good shit. That was the one thing I wanted to see back, so I'm happy that's a thing. So those are all the mini updates so far. The whole concept of him making updates again is something I'm happy about, because we needed more updates, to be honest. There's a lot of things wrong with the game, and we needed a few tweaks here and there to make the progression better, I think. I still think the prestige system should be removed. Like, it's just not right, in my opinion. It should just be removed just outright. But I do like what we got, because at the end of the day, it's one of those things where he's cancelled the game, but he's doing updates, and I think that's a positive thing, at least. It still makes me question whether it's even worth playing, because at the end of the day, you know, people want to play a game that's alive and actually, you know, has a future. The game's not even released. But my thoughts on him saying that he's not going to be doing any more major updates, I beg to differ, personally. I don't know him that well, but I've heard a lot about Neil, and I just don't trust that with all the uproar, in a good way, all the uproar of these mini updates, people have taken them really positively. The player counts have gone way up. They used to be on like less than 100 before these updates happened. Now they're on nearly 300, 500 every day. So I don't believe that he'll just not make any more content updates. I think once he starts to see the support for it, I feel like he will do more. It may take a while, but I feel like he'll do more. Truthfully, I don't see how he won't. It might take him a little while to announce it, and if he does announce it, hopefully he has an update ready or nearly ready. Still waiting for those outpost attacks, you know. But I don't think it's going to be. I don't think he's stick to his word on that. He always comes back to his projects, and I just don't think it's going to happen. I welcome the game getting more development as always, because it is a game I've I've got a lot of love for, just in general. There's a lot wrong with it, but I do have a lot of love for it. And the whole experience of being able to play it last year, being able to fight things with Neil, and just having the experience of building a nice community out of a game that I was really excited for is something I really don't take for granted. It really is something that I'm just so grateful for. So I do have a lot of love for the game and Neil when it comes to stuff like that. I do criticise him, and I will continue to criticise him if he does things that I don't think are right, but it's one of those things where it's like, well, he's a human, I'm a human, you got to see the person behind everything, and there's a lot of people who aren't giving him, you know, any sort of, there's some people who aren't giving him any light of day. They're just like, no, screw you, I don't care how depressing this shit's getting, you're this, and this, but, and I do agree with the whole thing of people buying items and all of a sudden the game's cancelled. That's ridiculous, which is why you should never allow people to buy things in early access. Yes, it can help fund the game, but if you can't stick to your promise of getting it out, then, well, you're going to get a lot of backlash for it. But I can give him a bit of respect in the regard that he's actually been doing these mini updates. And as I say, I don't think he's going to flat out stop. I do think there'll be more content on the way. I don't know what it'll be. I don't know when he'll do it. I don't know how long it'll take for him to get that motivation flowing, but I have a feeling that there'll be more. Because Defron Tier 1, while it's getting a few tweaks here and there, and he's been doing a few things, been testing out sync, and he's been doing a few Defron Tier 1 things as well as Defron Tier 2, I don't feel like he will just stick to Defron Tier 1. I feel like he'll do some more mini updates, and when people give the support that they've been giving, I feel like he will kick back into gear and be like, alright guys, I'll consider making more. So that's kind of my views on the whole thing. As for where I stand YouTube-wise, as I've said, I don't really know what I'm doing. My live streams are the place where I just do whatever I want, really, in terms of gaming. I sometimes play Defron Tier 2, but I play a lot more different games on my live streams. Anyone with notifications on will know that. And I intend to keep playing Defron Tier 2 on live streams. Maybe not tomorrow, but I will be doing more of them as time goes on. Unfortunately, I'm back to that good old sleep pattern shit, so streaming at a normal time is not really easy. So I've been streaming really early in the mornings recently, so I don't really have a schedule or anything, but I will be streaming more, hopefully. There may be a hiatus here and there, but that's just because of my sleep. I can't really do much about it. I'm going to try and get videos out. If there's any more major if a mini major update, if that makes sense, comes out that perhaps removes the prestige system or reworks the inventory, whatever the hell. If anything like that comes out, I will cover it, whether I'm late to it or not. I will cover it. But no, I appreciate I appreciate that this is something that's happening. It's something I feel was really important, whether Neil sticks to development or not. But no, I just want to make this video, let everyone know the deal, in case some people are unaware. I had a lot of people come to my streams who are actually unaware that the game's getting content, or updates at least. So, public service announcement type thing, I guess, and also just my thoughts on the entire subject of mini updates and the future of the game and my channel. So I will be doing more videos on Defron Tier 2. I will try and do different videos here and there, but Defron Tier 2 is the main focus for now. But I have also been uploading my Defron Tier 2 live streams as like archives, so that might be why you see a few live streams being posted here and there, because I want to keep doing that now. But appreciate everyone watching as always, and I wish you all the best, and see you later, guys.